Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and I recently stopped off in Vegas at the Circus Circus. I was here a few months ago, right when the strip reopened during COVID, and I'm back here in September, a few months later, and the Midway, which was closed on my last visit, is now opened. And I got a few comments on my Circus Circus video that you guys were a little disappointed that Midway was closed. It's now open, so we're going to check it out today. A lot's going on here, the northern end of the strip, and the Circus Circus was just sold by the MGM Corporation. They now have, as far as family-oriented hotels and casinos, the Excalibur. So they really didn't need the Circus Circus, and it was bought by the owner of the TI, who has lots of plans for this. So we're going to see what happens in the next year or two with this hotel and casino here. If he does it right, then I think it might be a success because, like I said, lots going on up here. Lots of new building, lots of new attractions being put up. So we'll keep an eye on this area. And before you guys correct me, because I know you love to do that, the MGM didn't dump the Circus Circus and purchase the Excalibur. They always had the Excalibur. They just really didn't need two family-oriented or kid-oriented hotels and casinos in their portfolio. This is the escalator that takes you up to the Midway. Hold on tight, and let's check this place out. So for those of you not familiar with the Midway here at the Circus Circus, it's the mezzanine level above the casino. It's a huge arcade with live circus acts and all different kinds of games and stuff for the kids and kids at heart if you're an adult that likes to play video games and pinball machines and games of chance, things like that. The cool thing about the Midway is it's been here since day one when the Circus Circus opened back in, I believe, the 60s. And now that MGM has sold the property to Phil Rufkin, who, by the way, owns the TI now, or Treasure Island, which is south of here on the Strip, he plans on continuing with the Midway as well as the Adventure Dome out back, which is a huge amusement area. And that video is also available here on the New York channel. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason how these things are laid out here at the Midway. You have some virtual reality games like modern stuff mixed in with some skee-ball and some stuff from the 40s and 50s and old pinball machines and Pac-Man from the 80s, and it's all right next to each other in a mishmash, but it's fun nonetheless. And the really cool thing is, as with most arcades, if you spend $200 or $300, you just might win that $5 teddy bear that won't fit in your luggage on the way home. This is Mitzi, the Rubber Ducky Showgirl, who shows up on all my Vegas videos. As most of you know, there are hidden mascots, or some of you call them Easter eggs, in my videos. Mitzi shows up in all the Vegas ones. Sometimes she's easy to spot, other times she's quite elusive, so keep your eyes open while watching the video. If you spot her, note the time in the comments below, and if you're the first one, you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video. And speaking of shout out, congratulations to Sheila Shindy, who spotted Mitzi the Rubber Ducky Showgirl in my latest video, which was a coffee run from the Cosmo Hotel on my recent stay there in Las Vegas. Thanks for playing, Sheila, and speaking of you guys being so interactive, in the future, I'm just going to let you know that I'm going to be giving away little prizes, nothing huge, but rather than shout-outs, and on top of shout-outs, I'll be giving away little magnetic casino chips or Las Vegas keychains or an autographed foil card, a playing card from Jeff from New York. Just something that I can throw in an envelope to thank you guys for playing along and being as interactive as you are. There'll also be giveaways on the upcoming Sunday live shows, so stay tuned for that. I think it's coming sooner than you guys think. I guess what I'm saying here is I came home from Vegas last week with a suitcase full of souvenir crap from Las Vegas that I'm just dying to give away to you guys. So the reason I'm stopping here in front of this Shelby car here is because, first of all, I love muscle cars. And second of all, there is a Carroll Shelby Museum here in Las Vegas that I have yet to visit. It was on my bucket list this week, but I just could not make it there. There's so many things I couldn't do. That's why, I don't know, I've been here so many times and I just can't seem to complete my bucket list when I come here. So but I hopefully will visit the Carroll Shelby Museum on my next visit here in Las Vegas. The last time I was here at the Midway, which was actually quite a while ago because, like I said, they were closed after the strip closed down, and after that visit that I was here in June. But I believe I was here about a year ago or maybe a year and a half ago. And the stage act they had was not only a clown, but some Russian acrobats. These guys were great. They made some mistakes, but they were very entertaining, and you tend to overlook the mistakes, and everyone makes mistakes, don't we? Anyway, these guys were very talented and huge. Their arms were the size of my legs, and that's pretty big, folks. And I never really knew what to do with the video. They really didn't seem to fit anywhere in my channel, but I think I'll post it sometime in the future when I'm looking for some content that is a little bit unusual but still entertaining. Whoa! Some of these games, I don't know if I'm getting old or if they're just unpopular, but I never heard of them. I used to visit the Jersey Shore boardwalks a lot when I was a kid, and remember those games where you had to shoot the clown with a water pistol in the mouth until either the balloon broke or your horse won the race or something like that? Well, back in the 70s and 80s, we always fired our pistols at the person running the amusement attraction. There seemed to be a different type of amusement or a game of chance every 10 feet, and the person behind the counter or the person running the attraction was always called a Joey. Didn't matter what their name was, you just always called them Joey. So the Joeys at this water pistol attractions always went home soaking wet. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. It was always hot out, so it was no big deal, but we never really went for the prize. We went for the Joey. If you listen to the Bruce Springsteen song Independence Day, 4th of July, also known as Sandy, you hear him singing about the tilt-a-whirl that he tore his shirt on and the Joey wouldn't let him off. Years later, he dropped the term Joey and used the term he or him or something like that. I think because Joey was just too local for people to understand. But I digress, and we're here at the Midway at Circus Circus, and there's a live show right now. Let's check it out. The live shows here run every half hour on the hour, so it's 12 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock, 2:30. You get the picture. So the performer here, as you will see, is pretty good. Not as good as the Russian acrobats, I think, but if you look in the background, you'll see the stadium seating, and that's closed off now because of COVID. But you can watch the acts here from the front of the stage, or what used to be the back of the stage. In any event, the Midway is pretty empty right now, so you have a good view no matter where you stand, because you can pretty much stand anywhere and check things out right now. So I'm gonna bring up the sound for a moment or two so you guys can enjoy the sights and sounds of the Midway as someone just walking along would enjoy it as well.
Shoot targets to win tickets.
On the left here, you can see a full-size McDonald's, and right past that is the place where you can redeem your tickets for all the stuff you won playing all these games. By the way, I don't know if you noticed the ATM right out front of this ticket redemption area. If you didn't win the amount of tickets you wanted to win that teddy bear, well, you can get some cash out of your bank account and play some more games and hopefully win something. Okay, so is this really much different than what's going on downstairs? Just saying. If you want to gamble downstairs and send your kids upstairs, well, you both can lose some money really quickly, so keep that in mind. But hey, this city is all about having fun, right?
1, 2, 3.
Thank you for watching the New York channel. Please subscribe. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You can do it again. We'll do it again.
One time.
That's okay.
Okay.
Thank you for watching the New York channel. Please subscribe.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you for watching the New York channel. Please subscribe. Woo!
So this is Betty and Wilma on the Las Vegas Strip. Do you think any of these people, the showgirls or the Chippendale guys, would get it right in the first take? We have to find out. Stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.